What's good, guys? CJ here, and in today's video we're going to break down everything you need to know in order to be prepared for when Phoebe drops. We're going to talk about all the materials you need in order to level her up, the best weapons, echoes, echo substats, and the best characters she's going to work with. So let's hop right on to the video. Kicking things off with the team compositions, and I gotta be honest, currently there's not a lot of characters that pair very well with her, and that's because of the introduction of Spectral Frazzle, which is a fairly new mechanic that gives a damage overtime debuff to the enemies, and there's not a lot of characters that really take advantage of that. Currently, the only one that really benefits from it is the Spectral Rover, which is actually insane because it is the MC and he's doing a lot of damage with this brand new mechanic. Now, Phoebe does offer a lot more than that. She also grants silent prayer to the resonator on the field, reducing the spectral rest of nearby targets by 10% and granting 100% spectral frazzle damage amplification. This is really good when it comes to Spectral Rover and future Spectral units. Now, if you're looking for the best in slot partners for her, you're going to go for Spectral Rover. Your second pick is going to be Verena, and if you're on a budget or you don't have these, which you will because you have the MC, you can also go for your third in slot, which is going to be Sanhua or Mortefi. More units will be coming available for the Spectral Frazzle feature, and when they do, I'll keep you guys updated. Moving over to the materials, here you have everything you're going to need in order to maximize your Phoebe. As you can see, we need Whispering Core, Helix, Sentinel's Daggers, Firecracker Jewel Weed, and Cleansing Conch. And like always, we're going to need 2.2 million shell credits. Now, I know that saying you need all these materials might be a little overwhelming. Well, I'm going to link this page in the description of the video, but you can come right here and check exactly how many materials you need for each one of the levels. And if you scroll down on this page, you will see that you can also check the skill attributes and stat enhancements you will be getting as you level up your skills. And if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page, you will see that they have a calculator so you know exactly how many resources you need to take him to very specific character levels, their skills to very specific levels. And as you can see right here, we're taking level 7 and level 70 for your character as a base formula because that's the most common place most people will be at. And as you can see right here, it tells you exactly how many things you need. And you can bring this all the way up to level 90, which is max character level currently. And it'll tell you exactly how many materials you need. And that's pretty much it. I wanted to add this here so people have ease of mind and they know exactly how many materials they need depending on the level they are. Moving over to the weapons, like always, her best in-slot weapon is going to be her signature weapon, which offers crit rate, and when it comes to the ability, increases attack by 12% when dealing damage to enemies with Spectral Frazzle, and grants the wielder 14% basic attack damage bonus and 14% heavy attack damage bonus, stacking several times for 6 seconds. Casting the outro skill amplifies the Spectral Frazzle damage on enemies around the active resonator by 50% for 30 seconds, so overall it's a really good weapon and works perfectly for her. Now, her second best in slot options are going to be Stringmaster, Rhyme Draped Sprouts, and Cosmic Ripples. And if you want some budget options, Projection, Ocean's Gift, and Fusion Accretion are going to be pretty good weapons, but once again, her best in slot, like every single banner character, is going to be her signature, and her second best options are right here so you guys can know how to build. But like I said, her weapon is actually going to be really good because this Spectral Frazzle feature is going to be insanely dope, and it's going to be something that future Spectral characters are definitely going to take part in. Moving over to the echoes, the best answer is going to be the Eternal Radiant set. The 2-piece giving spectral damage plus 10%, and the 5-piece when inflicting enemies with Spectral Frazzle increases crit rate by 20% for 15 seconds. Attacking enemies with 10 stacks of Spectral Frazzle grants 15% spectral damage bonus for 15 seconds. So as you can see, is going to be her bread and butter. This is going to be a really nice set, and it's really going to show us what Spectral Frazzle really brings to the table. As for the echo stats, it's quite simple. For the main stats of the 4 costs, you're going to want to go for crit rate or crit damage. The 3 cost, spectral damage, and your 1 cost, attack percentage. And for substats, pretty much the same thing. Crit rate and crit damage, energy regen, attack percentage, and you can also go for basic attack damage bonus. Overall, these are the main stats you're going to want to get on every single one of her echoes. Now, there is one more thing I want to show you guys, and this is how to go about getting extra resources so you can speed up your character's leveling. And the first place we're going to go to is SkullCJay. If you go over to SkullCJay, you will see that he sells several materials that are going to help you leveling up your characters, as you can see right here. And this is going to make everything so much easier. It might not be a whole bunch of them, but if you go out of your way, you can go ahead and buy yourself several of these items. And even if they're in the lower rarity, you will still use these and they will help you out a ton. So let's go ahead and buy some of these just to start getting ourselves set up. Our next stop where you can get some materials and make your grind a lot easier is going to be the Shifang Pharmacy. If you go over here and you talk to Coco, you will see that she sells a bunch of resources that you're going to need in order to level up your characters. So do be sure to come over here and talk to her in order to make your grind a lot easier. Our next stop is going to be the Point Shop. And over here you can buy a bunch of resources, as you can see, but if you go down to the bottom, you can also buy level up resources and you can get quite a few of them. 60 of each to be precise. So you want to make sure you go out here and get these as soon as possible, especially because they're so cheap and we have a whole bunch of these points that we can use in order to get these resources. And last but not least, we're going to go to the Tiger's Maw ore shop and talk to Shilang. And this dude right here is going to sell us some materials as well. Now these materials do not refresh, or at least they haven't refreshed since the start of the game. But as you can see, you can get some nice little resources that are going to help you out leveling up your character. Another place you can come get some materials is the Still Wind Sundries. You're going to come talk to Vida right here. And as you can see, she has a bunch of materials that you're going to be able to use to level up your characters. So do be sure you're getting some of these materials. Now, if you're trying to get yourself some of the materials you need, you can come to the pharmacy store and talk to Rosemary, the NPC that does not look like an NPC. And she's going to give you some of the flowers you need in order to level up your characters. As you can see right here, there's going to be quite a big assortment of materials that you're going to be able to buy from her, and they're going to help you out a ton. So do be sure to go ahead and do that. Alright, and that pretty much wraps up the video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, do be sure to leave a like and comment on the video, and you have a chance to win a Lunite subscription or a battle pass. I will be picking winners from this video forward on every single one of my videos, and do be sure to join my Discord for a very chill, helpful, and laid-back Wuthering Waves community. For now, I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Sentinel, protect me. To the Sentinel. Purify. In the name of Imperator. Crystals, give me strength. Oh, there you are. Oh, this Echo seems to have a headache. I'm trying to help. May the Sentinel guide those who are lost.